All right, everybody. I'm sorry about that, man. I ran out of space on my phone. Anyway, this is part two to what OS did I pick? Well, like I said, they gave me a Dell Optiplex 960. It's a very good computer. I already got the graphics card picked out on Amazon and two RAM sticks because I am gonna upgrade the RAM and I'm gonna put it a 16 gig RAM upgrade in it because it needs it because somebody ripped off, if I don't know if she paid for it, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. More than likely, she probably did pay the person. They put Windows 10 in here for her. This computer had Windows 7 in here, and it's real hard on the hardware. The hard drive was making funny noise. When I put Solus in here, it's quiet. It don't make no noise. Look, I'll put it next to the computer. Look, and you don't hear nothing. But anyway, I did the YouTube test. Everybody, man, I'm sorry I got a phone. I know it's hard to do this. At least if I had a camera, my wifey could be my camera woman. But I'm gonna do the YouTube test. As you see, I picked Solus. I went with Solus, everybody, because I like the way it looks. I like the way you got this little thing right here, which brings up this little window right here. You know, the monitor is a Spectre. They gave me a monitor and everything with this computer. Yes, they did. They gave me everything with this. Like, they gave me everything. But everything's right here, just like if you was in Windows, accessories, graphics, internet, office, all that stuff. So now, basically, they gave me a very good computer. Just need some minor upgrades. And I'll be able to play video games and stuff. But YouTube works fine, everybody. Yes, YouTube works very good on here. It's a very good monitor. If you see, it loads up fast. You saw how fast that loaded up? Everybody, that loaded up very fast, didn't it? Very fast. Very nice. Nice and loud. The speakers got built-in speakers, but I also got a Bluetooth speaker plugged in through the aux line. But it loads very fast, man. YouTube works very good on here. Like, this works very good. Like, this is very cool, everybody. This is
The Baker
awesome.
Hotel opened in 1929
Nice
under
and
the
loud.
management of Theodore Brasher
Turn that
Baker
down a
and
little
quickly
bit.
became a thriving destination resort.
As you see, it works fine.
Central to the hotel's
YouTube
success
works
was the local spring
fine.
water, as it was thought to have healing
You
properties
would
and
you, you would
attract
figure like
tourists
most
and
people they'll
droves.
be like, oh, it's old hardware, it's not gonna work. No, Linux is light on the hardware. So since Linux is light on your hardware and it does have a good SATA drive in it, somebody put a
Even the main
one
hotel
terabyte in
ran
here
cold with
because I guess
mineral
they
water,
wanted the
which was pumped into
computer
the
to
kitchen
be able to run
450
Windows 10,
rows.
which they put Windows 10 on there for her. But I guess she got frustrated because she needed
Eventually, with the
it kept
advancement of
popping up
modern
on the
medicine,
screen
the
saying she
oceans
needed the
surrounding the
activation
therapeutic
key.
properties of
So
mineral
what they
water
did
faded
was they gave
away,
her a
causing
version
the
of
Baker
Windows 10
Hotel,
that was like
which
a
shut its
demo
doors in
copy. It lets you
1972,
test
and
certain
sadly faded
things,
away ever
but it
since.
don't let you do a lot of
Now,
other
join us
things.
as we venture
But
inside to
anyway,
discover what
this
remains.
is Solus. This is Solix Linux. It works fine. I love the way the background looks. There's other backgrounds here. You can change the background by right clicking, just like if you was on Windows, and this will come up like this. This is the background. These are all the little different backgrounds. You can always download and put your own backgrounds, which I'm gonna do that. I will customize my Solus, which I'll do an update of how Solus is gonna look after I finish building my desktop and all that stuff. And I really like Solus. Solus, I'm gonna go with this background right here. I like this background. So I'm gonna go with this background right here. I like that background, but I want to look through things here. This is the file management. A lot of people scared of Windows because, I mean, a Linux because they scared. I mean, it's easy. Look, I'm gonna open up a terminal, right? If I want to open up a terminal, I basically hit these three keys right here. I hit this key right here, this key, the critical key, and T, and that should open up a terminal. That's supposed to open up a terminal for me. Let's see. Let's wait for it to see if it opens up. If it don't open up, I'll just get it myself. Yeah, I got a terminal here. See, people scared of the terminal. They scared of the terminal because they don't. They scared to just try to run little things. Like, I'm running a little thing right here to see what's my thing. See what I like where my downloads at, how much stuff. Which I really don't got nothing on this computer because this is a fresh install, and I have a lot of room. I got a lot of space here, guys. A lot of space. I got a 1 terabyte. And as you see, it works pretty good. You see how the mouse works pretty good. So Linux is very light on your hardware. Very light. It's good for these computers from this era. Every time I put Linux, any Linux distro that I pick, which all have to look like this, just like Manjaro too looks just kind of similar like this, like Windows, like kind of like Windows. But yeah, I pick Solus, everybody. So, yeah, I know how to use the terminal a little bit. I'm not no professional at the terminal yet. I'm still learning a lot of things, you know. I'm still learning a lot of little things, you know. But I know certain little codes, I know certain little codes. I know certain little ones. I'm gonna have to get my phone. Well, I have a app I downloaded on my phone. It has Linux codes and stuff on it. But yeah, this is a look at Solus. I already installed it. It's installed. This is the accessories, graphics. This graphics. You got Libra Draw, which is like the Microsoft paintbrush. You know, this is your internet. It comes built in with this, which you could add Chromium and stuff like that. This is Office stuff. So this is Office stuff. That's Calculator, LibreOffice, Calculus, Libre Impress, Libre Office Writer. That's just Office thing. Here goes sound and video. You got Gnome MVP player, and you got Rhymebox music player. This is the system settings, like the background, displays, and all that stuff, hardware drivers, mouse pointers, and all that stuff. So it's just like Windows here. It's just a little bit like Windows, but it's not Windows. So I'm gonna build up my desktop. So there will be a part 3 to this where I show you everything I've put in the computer. Because I'm not gonna hold the phone and be trying to show you how to do things on the terminal. That you gotta learn on your own. It's not hard to use a terminal. It's just typing some words and commands. You can go to Google Play Store and download a little thing that says Linux codes and stuff like that, and you'll find it. They have an app with all the codes that you use to put in the terminal. And it's easy to put it in. It's easy to learn how to do everything. You use sudo most of the time. You use sudo apt dash get whatever install whatever like that bang 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 this that and the third. I can't really get into detail how to use the terminal. Just confuse people. I mean, it's not that hard. If all you want to do is these places come with their own app stores. So sometimes you don't need the what you don't need your terminal to put stuff in the computer. Sometimes you have these places got their own like Linux. All Linuxes got their own places like this. You got the software center. So you don't need to go crazy and say, "Oh, how am I gonna get stuff for my computer?" How come when I try to download something off the internet, I can't install it? Well, you can. Sometimes you need to use uh, uh, um, Synaptic Package Installer, or you need to, or you need a Debian package installer or a GNOME package installer, and those install certain software that's compatible with Linux will only go in here. But we got our own stores. Linux got like a little app store. So this is an app store. Look, this is a little app store you got right here. You got gaming on Solus. Right here, you got strategy games, arcade games, role playing games, puzzle games, and these are all the things you can download, you know, to the computer. And you gotta unzip them and all that stuff. But man, there's all kind of fucking games and stuff they got in here. You could download emulators like PS2 emulators, anything you need. So if you don't know how to use the terminal, you always have these places that come built into Linux. Software centers or synaptic package installer, places like that. And you always find stuff. If you want office things, they got office things in here. See, they got office software, security software, you got system software, you got programming and language software. So they have an app store, you got internet software, you got all this stuff on Linux. And I like Solus because Solus has a lot more options in their store than everywhere else. You got desktop and theming software. So if I want to get more backgrounds and stuff like that without having to download them all off of the thing. Look, we got KDE desktops and stuff like that, widgets and Dolphin plugins, and look, KDE Connect. You got all this stuff in here. You got all these programs that you could find right in the software center. So, you got desktop software. You got all kind of stuff here. Bungie desktop. Look at this. You got Bungie desktop, pellets and stuff like that. You got everything in here. And you got to play around with it. Go around, open one of these up. You could open this little thing up right here. If you can't, you can open this little thing up here, just like in Windows. You click on the little thing in the corner right there, and the thing come up. And just like Windows, you got your Windows key. So if you can't find, because sometimes these little things use little characters. Sometimes these little things use like little mouse or little funny little character. Like on MX, it looks like some weird little mountain and stuff. But you always click your Windows key, because when you click your Windows key, this will come up on the screen. So you'll know where your start key is, basically. Everybody calls that the start menu. Everybody will know where the start menu is when you do that. And then you got options, just like Windows. Just like on Windows, you right click on something and it gives you an option of what you want to do to it. You can tweak everything and all that stuff. You go to Bungie desktop settings, you got your settings there. You got your settings for everything in here. Desktop, everything. So it's not hard. It's not hard to use Linux. Don't be scared to use Linux. You got a software center where you could install all kind of stuff. And sometimes you got to use the terminal because there might be stuff that you can't find in there that you could find putting in apt, get updates from repositories, whatever, you put in that, and then, you install updates, you install software. And when I install Steam, I don't even go looking for it in the software thing. And when I install Steam, I install Steam through the terminal. And it's simple, I usually put sudo su, which makes me the root user. Put in my root user password, and then I put the basic thing, which is apt get install valve. Valve this dot whatever, and then put it in, and I get it. You guys figure it out is easy. Get your phone, Google things, yeah, and you'll learn. And download the thing from the App Store, from the Google Play Store. Download the thing. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need the app that has all the codes in it. All right, everybody. So, everybody, I picked Solus. Happy New Year's. If you got anything you want to donate, remember, email me at animalguns1975@gmail.com. That's guns with a Z, not a S. Have a good night and Happy New Year's.